Hello and praise be Jesus Christ. This is Father Alan Hoffa coming to you from the chaplain's office at Allentown Central Catholic High School. As I reflected over this summer, one of the things that has come to mind is the way in which God has truly blessed my life. I feel completely blessed to be able to serve as chaplain of Central Catholic High School for another year, this being my 7th year of service to the Central Catholic family. As a Viking who bleeds green and gold, I am humbled by God that He has blessed me to be able to serve our students, our faculty and staff, our families, in many of the joys, but also in many of the struggles that they encounter. As we have worked throughout this summer, there have been many different ideas, plans, and improvements that we are making to the campus ministry and to the outreach of our families. I will make more detailed announcements about that in the September video newsletter, but know that we have been planning and that we have been working hard to truly make the best impact we can in the lives of our students, in the lives of our families, as they, again, encounter many great joys, but also as the struggles of life come along. We're also in a time of transition here at Central Catholic High School. As we are transitioning, we are coming to the end of the ministry and the work of Mr. Nemes, our principal, and Mr. DeAcetis, our vice principal. Mr. Nemes, after many years of service in education and after 3 years of service to our school, will be going on to his retirement to spend wonderful time with his wife Barbara and in many different hobbies and interests that he has. I want to thank Mr. Nemes for his wonderful support, for his faith, for his leadership and guidance that he's given to our family over these past 3 years. Mr. DeAcetis has also been a valued member of our administrative team. He will be going into the classroom, back into the social studies department as the department chair. Mr. DeAcetis has been a pleasure to work with over the last 2 years as vice principal, bringing his faith into his work, especially in discipline, making sure that our students know that they are cared for, making sure that it is not just about the repercussions for one's actions, but rather getting our students to really consider how they are to use their faith in rectifying situations in which they've made bad choices, and how, modeling the heart of Christ, they can be better. So I thank Mr. DeAcetis for his work and his dedicated service as vice principal, and look forward to his continued work and his continued ministry as one of our dedicated teachers in the classroom. Now, with that transition and the sadness of seeing people go, we also pair that with the joy of seeing new people come. Mr. Blair Tiger, our new principal, is a great man of faith. He's a great man of leadership and of character, a great man of virtue. I've already enjoyed the time that I have spent with Mr. Tiger over the past few months, working with him and planning for this new school year. And so as we move into September, we look forward to meeting Mr. Tiger, working with him, and seeing where he will take the flagship high school of the diocese, as Allentown Central continues to grow, to be better, and to serve our students and families with great energy and with great devotion and with great faith. We also welcome our new vice principal. We are letting go of one Joe D, and we're bringing in another Joe D. Mr. Joe Disadore, formerly a staff member and administrator at Pius X High School in Bangor that closed this past year, is coming to us with a wealth of experience, a number of different qualities and characteristics and skills that will be a great fit for the vice principal's position. And so we look forward to his ministry among us as well, as again he looks to balance justice and charity in being the disciplinarian, but also in helping the overall facilities management and running of our school calendar and the many other functions that are associated with the vice principal. Just a few things that I'd like to point on, as I know that there are some families who have questions concerning the beginning of the school year in this month of August before we begin a new school year. First, with retreats. The new retreat schedule, along with the parent codes and the online retreat forms, will be available on August 15th, the Solemnity of the Assumption of our Blessed Virgin Mary. thought it would be a great time to roll out the new retreat schedule, asking Mary in a particular way, as mother of us all, to watch over all of our retreats and all of the spiritual functions of our school year. So again, the new retreat schedule will be up on the campus ministry page of the website on August 15th. Concerning service, one of the things that has come up over the summer is the service hour forms and people's desire to want to send them in or bring them in over the summer. What I'm asking is that all families would hold off on bringing the papers for service hours in until the students return to school. That is also a reminder that service is a student responsibility. Parents should not be turning in, mailing in, handing in service hour papers for their children. It is the student's responsibility. I understand that parents are worried about the students losing the forms, but it is their responsibility. Part of the service program is teaching students to take care for what they've done, to be responsible, and to take initiative. And so I would ask again, as it is stated on the form, that no parents hand in forms for their children. In addition, a reminder that the summer period for service hours ends on September 1st. So summer service hours are during the summer up until September 1st. Those hours need to be handed in by the students to my office by October 23rd. So they have almost or a little more than a month and a half to be able to hand in those service hour papers completely filled out by their supervisor, by them, and turned in to me. Just a reminder about the form, that the forms need to be completed in their entirety. Forms will be returned when they are not completed in their entirety. A reminder that students should fill out the form with everything except for the supervisor's evaluation and the supervisor's signature. Everything else should be filled out by the student themselves. In addition to that, a reminder that one of the reasons why we want the students to wait on turning in their service hour forms until the first week of school is because at this point they do not know who their theology teacher is. And so we want to make sure that the students have the ability to fill out the form completely. Finally, a reminder that one of our greatest ways that we serve the community here at Central Catholic High School is through our Central City Project. If you would like to be on the Central City Project mailing list, I would ask you to please email our Central City Project coordinator, Mr. Patrick Markham, at pmarkham, markham, at acchs.info. Mr. Markham, if you title the email, please add my name to the email list. We'll add your name to the Central City Project distribution list, at which you will be receiving emails on a consistent basis. Parents, I encourage you not just to submit your child's email, but also your email as well. We are expanding the Central City Project this year to have more teacher involvement, but to also allow for more parent involvement. If we are truly a family that consists of our parents, our students, and our administration, faculty, and staff, then we are looking forward to having everyone involved in this great outreach that we have here at Central Catholic High School. Finally, the Rome trip that Mrs. Stroll and I run every other summer is back. We sent out information, a link in an email that was with service hour information at the beginning of the summer. When we return to school, we are going to be having our first information night for parents to be able to come and to receive information about the trip, costs, what the plan is, where we will be traveling. Our primary hub will be Rome, but we will be taking trips to Assisi, to Pompeii, to the coast, and seeing many of the numerous sites that are in Rome itself, especially an opportunity to see our Holy Father, Pope Francis. And so I invite you, if you are interested, to attend our information session, which will be Tuesday, September 15th at 6:30 p.m. in the Media Center. Again, that's Tuesday, September 15th at 6:30 p.m. in the Media Center. Last, this year's theme is our motto for our school: Semper Fidelis, always faithful. As we move into this new year, my desire, my drive, my energy is to helping all of us, parents, students, faculty, staff, and administration, our entire Central Catholic family, with every ounce of energy that I have, to be able to help each and every person try to strive and achieve, wanting to be always faithful every single day. We're not going to do it perfectly, but with God's grace and helping one another, we can succeed in extraordinary ways. And I look forward to helping our family achieve those extraordinary things, those extraordinary heights in many different ways by being Vikings who are Semper Fidelis, always faithful. May God bless each and every one of you and your families, and I look forward to seeing you at the beginning of a new school year.